Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is October 7th of 2024. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva is going to stage a DHS, FBI, or U.S. Marshals raid targeting Donald J. Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, on the date of October 8th of 2024, specifically to assassinate the former president, possibly under the guise of a shooting, an arson fire, or some other event. Before I get into the details of this impending assassination raid, if you will, it's imperative to note that this actual raid is probably going to be executed by Mossad under the guise of an American intelligence or law enforcement agency. Because Trump is exceedingly popular with Americans, so obviously they would never do harm to him because he's one of them. So this is going to be a foreign attack executed under the guise of an American badge, if you will. So really quickly, so the date of October 8th marks exactly 26 months since the CIA staged the first raid of Mar-a-Lago back on August 8th of 2022. And the number 26 equates to the letter Z in the English alphabet, which is an acronym for Zionism, and that is the political motivation behind the impending assassination of one Donald J. Trump and likely one or more of his family members. The original raid was executed on August 8th. That's 2/8, and the date of October 8th is exactly 28 days prior to the election. And this is what's called reflective numerology. Coincidentally, Trump is exactly 28,606 days old on this particular date. This also has the number 28 as well as two sixes, which is 2/6 is 26, which is Zionism, which is again reflective numerology. So just to be clear, it's going to be orchestrated by the CIA in Switzerland, most likely via Israeli operatives that are in America right now, posing as federal agents. So exactly what will be the cover by which they assassinate the future president of the United States is obviously not known. But the most likely one is going to be what I have posted just below this video on my blog, is Trump v. Switzerland. And it's basically the Jack Smith case, basically the conspiracy to allegedly overthrow the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Just for the record, it's 18 U.S. Code 241, conspiracy against rights, 18 U.S. Code 371, conspiracy to commit offense or to defraud the United States, 18 U.S. Code 1512, C22, tampering with a victim or an informant, and 18 U.S. Code 1512K, tampering with a victim or an informant. If you want to read between the lines, conspiracy against rights are blood sacrifices, and Donald Trump is being targeted because he refused to preemptively attack Iran. And conspiracy to defraud the United States, that's because he's basically won an election that was ripped away from him. And tampering with a victim or an informant, they're essentially tampering with him. So it's everything that they're doing to him is what they're essentially charging him with. So in the event that the CIA forgoes the Trump versus Switzerland, the Jack Smith case, they have carefully crafted the narrative to arrest the former president for many other offenses, including but not limited to racketeering, sexual assault. There's already been 19 women that have claimed that Trump has either raped or sexually assaulted them. Links to Epstein Island, employing illegal aliens at in his corporation, pedophilia, child porn, bribery, possibly with Russia or Ukraine, illegal campaign contributions, fraud, IRS, possible tax evasion, money laundering, in respect to Truth Social, possibly insider trading or price fixing, being an alleged foreign agent or foreign asset, possibly in respect to Russia, receiving illegal gifts, participating in fraud or tax evasion in respect to the Trump Organization, plot to overthrow the U.S. government and or a state government such as Florida, Texas, Arizona, links to Vladimir Putin or Russian banks, violating his gag order from Judge Merchant of New York Supreme Court. And then the second most likely, and last but not least, is a violation of the RICO statutes. Just a few days ago, back on September 25th, they arrested New York Mayor Eric Adams for bribery, conspiracy, fraud, and illegal campaign contributions, 2 counts of those, and that was designed to set the precedent, to foreshadow and set the precedent for the arrest of a fellow New Yorker, Donald J. Trump, at a later date. And back on September 16th of 2024, rap mogul Sean Combs was arrested on 7 felony charges: arson, bribery, forced labor, kidnapping, obstruction of justice, racketeering, and sex trafficking. So if all else fails, the most likely scenario is that they're just going to throw everything but the kitchen sink, if you will, at Donald J. Trump. Most likely bribery, conspiracy, fraud, illegal campaign contributions, forced labor, obstruction of justice, racketeering, most likely to do with his business ventures. So anyways, if anything happens to Donald J. Trump and or the Trump family on the date of on the date of October 8th, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Last but not least, I should say, is that the plot to destroy Donald J. Trump with the 2 impeachments, the 34 felony count indictments, the assassination attempts, all of these have made Trump as a political candidate much stronger. And so as it stands right now, minus foul play, going in, and I should mention also that the 28 days before the election is also 4 weeks, and this is the cross of Switzerland. So this is the number 4 weeks. Have made Trump a much stronger candidate, and his appeal is, people are wondering, well, why are they indicting him? Why are they impeaching him? Why are they trying to kill him? Well, because he's actually trying to right the United States. And so the establishment has put forth one Kamala Harris as their candidate, and she is not polling well. And so they're really at impasse of what to do with Trump, because the more they come after him, the stronger he gets, the more he looks like he's being victimized. And so they just want to finish him off once and for all. And so in the event that they forego on the raid, which will likely be eerily similar to Waco, there'll probably be a fire, because they're going to murder this man and his family in like a ritualistic satanic blood sacrifice. And so they're going to shut down everything, and it's going to be really ugly. So what I'm trying to say is that in the event that they forego this arrest raid, this quote-unquote legal, justified arrest raid under the guise of Trump committing crimes that he did not commit, they're going to go to Plan B, which is going to be they're going to assassinate the man medically, heart attack, stroke, brain aneurysm, cancer, or they'll resort to a third assassination and final assassination event targeting him, or they'll kill him off in some accident, like plane crash, car crash, helicopter crash, or something like that. And I believe that the backup plan maybe plan C or D, is that they're going to use this Hurricane Milton to basically wipe his residence off the map. So it's right now, it's in the Gulf of Mexico, and they just wiped out a large part of North Carolina, and so I believe that there's a possibility that they're going to use these weather weapons and use it to destroy his residence. And because he's using that as like a secondary White House to host heads of state and so forth. So Palm Beach County will likely take a direct hit either by Hurricane Milton or the next one, but they're planning on getting rid of him in some form or fashion, and they might start with his house if they can't neutralize him on the date of October 8th. So anyways, hopefully everything, there'll be no major news to report about this date, but yeah, his thoughts and prayers are definitely needed for Donald J. Trump. Peace.